Prepare for Plan B in Faith. The Man Who Knew, real life story about Death Day. Oh, I am sorry, you don't have a plan B, in case if something will happen, and it will happen 100%. Welcome to this new episode about the future. This episode, called Prepare For, has two parts. Prepare for Plan B, it is about what comes in life, what we don't expect, this year and next years, and changes. Part 2 of this video is about preparing for faith, believing in what is important to choose in life. The Plan B in faith means preparing your soul, mind, and life if you die early or for the moment of death when you will be older. In life, people come in order: grandparents, our parents, we, our children, and so on, but we die when our life clock ends ticking. I know this is a preparing ugly truth hard phrase. Reality is out there and doesn't care what you think. In the end of this episode, I share a short story about a healthy man who was announced by God through a prophecy, when he will die. Most majority of the people, if they are not having or growing in a Christian family, they don't need to believe, at least, this is what they say. On the other side of the faith fence, there are the believers. How people start believing. A life circumstance, family legacy, a hard moment in life when people say, God, even if I don't believe in you, if you help I will believe. And change my life. A miracle or a near-death experience can make people choose God. They want to change their lives, start believing and living like an authentic believer. The honest answer is in the Bible. It is written that God choose us first. He choose me and you to believe, to understand life living through faith. You can pray at God, to show you signs, give answers and give faith. Believing is not for everyone. Not everyone can live this way and be happy, have a beautiful life as it is, being a Christian. In other life facts, many people try everything in life, from money, pleasures, their own body and mind destruction through drugs, alcohol, accidents and many bad choices. People try everything, forget about life principles, values, and borders, all kind of experiences, especially bad ones, all what their heart wants. They lose friends, family, they stop having reasons to live, even until the moment of wanting to quit, to end life. When they remain without options, and the doctors have no solutions, they say, let's try believing in God, and some of these continue their lives as monks, solitaire people, strong believers, or living a simple life as Christian families, embracing the honest values and believing that all that we have from God as blessing, and it is true. A man of God, a true believer and church preacher, was announced by God through a prophecy that in 6 months he will die. He was a healthy man, but if God said so, what can you do? A man who lives through faith, believes, and this man in those last 6 months of living, has prepared to move to heaven. He had 2 girls and a wife. This man was healthy, but didn't have his both legs, and his wife remained blind due age of 12, because of an accident, a form of God's will. Both believers, they married and had 2 perfect girls. He teach and talk with his girls, how to live without him, how to take care of the house, bills, how to help their mother, how to keep the faith, because he will go home, in heaven. He invited all the people he knew at his funeral. Some people laugh at him, the true believers went to his funeral. He lived his last months like a legacy of faith, believing the word of God. Because if he didn't die, this means the prophecy was fake and the man who made this prophecy was a liar and false prophet, and we don't play with God's plan. And he died in the exact day that was announced 6 months before. Go and buy a few years of living more, buy a wife or kids, health, love, or time, and all the life facts. We cannot choose in life. Can you negotiate with God? Can you lie him, really, or hide from him? The Plan B in faith, means the future you. We grow our faith every day believing, praying, living through faith, reading the Bible, going to church, living the Christian life with our family, friends, and in the community. We could say that believing in God is a form of investment for the future life on earth and life after life. Study yourself the differences how Christians and so-called non-believers live their life in hard times, their values and lifestyle, health of mind and emotions. The plan B in faith means preparing your soul, mind, and life for the hard times and the moment of death. Preparing in case if something happen with your life. Christians know, believe and live this way: when someone dies, he or she is going home, in heaven, God's place, the place we believe in. It is good to have an order in life, a plan B in case of, have a written a testament, legacy, taxes and debts in order, insurances, like the well-known saying, live every day like it is the last, live every day like you will live 100 years. In the book of John chapter 14 is written, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I am going. Link in upload for part 1 of Plan B. Thank you for listening.